There can be two types of knapsack, a 0-1 knapsack and a fractional knapsack. What do I mean by the knapsack problem? It's a very interesting problem. You have a shop, this is some shop, and you are the thief, and the thief wants to do robbery in this shop. What kind of robbery is to be done? There are certain items in the shop, and every item has two properties which the thief is interested in. Every item has some price and some weight associated with it. Now, when the thief is coming for the robbery, he is carrying a bag. Okay, and this bag has some maximum capacity that can be filled. After that, the thief will not be able to carry this bag. So there is a capacity, say X of this bag, beyond which no more weight the thief can carry. So the problem now is the thief should be intelligent enough that whatever the thief is picking from the shop gives him the maximum possible profit. Is the problem clear to all? This is a very simple problem. I hope all of you can very clearly understand the problem here. You have to pick the items which are having the maximum possible cost. ऐसा समझ लो, you enter a grocery store, you have a bag say of 10 kgs. 10 kg is the capacity of your bag, and there are certain items available. So you have oil, rice, your Maggi, etc., etc., and so on and so forth. What should be the item that you believe is the most costly that the thief can sell later on and that the thief should be picking? Never done grocery shopping? Chalo, let's change the
Ma'am, oil.
question to cosmetic shopping. I hope
Ma'am, oil.
class. So supposedly you are going to rob a cosmetics shop. There are certain items. Kindly tell me what items should you fill in the bag of 10 kg so that the thief can have maximum profit later on. Now I can get some answers, I guess. See, cosmetics mein you will be having some face washes, some lipsticks. See, I am not sure whether there are more. I'm just giving you examples. So there are some eyeliners, nail paints, some foundations. These all will be there, etc. So what items will be there that your thief is going to pick? You as a thief is going to pick so that you can have maximum profit later on.
Ma'am, Nykaa foundations.
Okay. Okay. You will be picking whatever brand is the most costliest, that foundation. Let's not promote any particular brand here, so I'm not repeating the brand name, but any brand of anything, you are picking foundations, or you are picking even more costly other things which are available, which I'm not mentioning here. So you are picking, or maybe you are picking lipsticks, they are even more costly for various brands, etc., and you fill the 10 kgs. Now this is a greedy approach. This is a greedy approach, what you have just followed. What you did was thinking that a foundation is having supposedly the maximum possible price out of it, since it is most costly as according to you. So according to the maximum price, you have picked up the item, filled up the entire bag with 10 kg and left. This is, you have chosen the answer according to your greed. This is not dynamic programming approach. This is a greedy approach. Now, in some problems, the greedy approach works perfectly fine. Now, in case, I'm taking the very same example again. I'm just writing their price and weights. You are having A, B, C, D, E, 10 items. Every item is having, say, some weight and some price. I'm just randomly taking them. So they're having some weight, say 10, for one packet, minimum possible packet. Say not 10, then say 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. Some weight is there, okay? And this is your weight. And then you have price for each problem. Each. Now, supposedly 2 kg of this is going to cost you 100 bucks. 3 kg of this costs you, say, only 80 bucks. It's a cheaper item. 2 kg of this is costing you, say, 200 bucks. and 4 kgs of this is say costing you $300, and here 6 kgs of this is costing you, say it is costing you $450, right? So what you do is, since this item is the most costly item, you pick it. You pick the item. How do you know this is the most costly item? Technically, even for your greedy approach, you should try to find out price per unit weight. That is only going to make the item more costly or less costly. Only looking at the price, you cannot say whether it is more costly or less costly. You should know the price per unit weight for the item. So if you calculate the price per unit weight, this is 100 by 2, it gets 50 per kg. It gets 80 by 3, it comes out to be your 26.66 per kg and something like that. This comes out to be rupees 100 per kg. And this is say coming out to be, you all can do the calculations. You are understanding what I'm trying to do. I'm just dividing the price by weight, that for each item. That is all I'm doing over here. So in case my calculation is wrong, just let me know. It comes
75.
out 75 per kg.
75.
71. That is what I got an answer as.
75.
Again, both are
75.
right? So this is what I
No,
have.
ma'am, this first one is 75.
This
This
is
is
not
also 75.
I'll do the calculation.
Yes, ma'am. The last one.
Both of them are
Yes,
75.
ma'am, both of them. You are correct.
ठीक है? ठीक है ना? Sumishri ji, is it fine now? Somehow your voice has a tangling effect. It doesn't come to me very clearly. Doesn't matter. Chalo. Now looking from here,
Okay, ma'am.
the greedy approach is to pick the item, which is this. The greedy approach is to pick the item with 2 kgs. If you are having say a capacity of 12 k, say 11 kg, you are having the capacity. So 11 kg में you pick only 5 possible packets of this. उससे ज़्यादा तो you will not be able to fill. तो only 10 kg of the bag can be filled. There is no other item of 1 kg that you can fill the bag with in the greedy approach. So you will fill the bag with 10 kg and the cost will be accordingly. This is the greedy approach. All of you agree? Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Supposedly, you can take fractions of this. In case you can take fractions of this, you will fill this entire by 5.5 packets of this approach, this product, C product, and you will be definitely having the maximum possible profit. Agreed? The profit will be maximum in that case.
हम जैसे 2 प्रोडक्ट्स हैं तो 2 में से 1.5 उठा सकते हैं हम.
But
ऐसे भी कर सकते
here
हैं.
price per unit weight is maximum only for one product. Supposedly,
अच्छा,
चलो I
अच्छा.
omit this product. Now you are saying there are 2 possible products. ऐसे समझ ले? Supposedly this product is not happening since it's confusing. I took a random example. 11 kgs of weight you can fill. You pick either this item or this item, does not make a difference. The cost will be the same. Now suppose you can pick fractions. Packet ke fractions bhi you can pick. You can pick it in fraction. If you can pick in fraction, what will you do? You will fill the bag with this and this. That is going to cost you 10 kg and $750. Right? After doing this, what are you going to do? You are going to fill with another 1 kg of either this item or this item, adding rupees 75. So the total possible profit in this case will come out to be your 825 rupees. Yes or no? Are you all getting this? How am I calculating the total price that the thief is able to earn from this particular robbery? Is this clear? Yes, no? नहीं समझ आया?
No,
आपने ये
ma'am.
eyeliner pick किया. You picked up supposedly some lipstick also. although I know the costs are not the same, just I'm giving you an example, just example. You pick up both of the things. You can pick up, say, eyeliner in parts also. There were many shades in the same packet, so you can pick up individual shades. So fractional is allowed. Doing that, you have a total amount that you have taken, say sale लगी थी, उसमें आपको 1 minute में choose करना था, so you have intelligently chosen for rupees 825. That is the maximum profit available in 10 kgs. Agreed to all? अगर आप और कोई भी सामान उठाएंगे, your profit will be less because price per unit weight is less. And you have a capacity of the bag that you cannot fill more than 11 kgs. Am I clear to all?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now it's clear.
Not clear, Ria?
Yes, ma'am. It is clear now.
It is clear. This is called as fractional knapsack problem, where I can pick the items either fully or in fractions. Now I am dividing the same problem, which is not a fractional knapsack. I am saying that my problem is a 0-1 knapsack problem, which we are interested in right now. 0-1 knapsack means either you pick the item or you leave the item. There is no option of picking the item in parts or in fractions. So either you can choose the entire item or you will be leaving the entire item. Clear? We'll do the coding for both, but there is a very big difference in the approach that we are going to use. So I hope this is clear to all of you. Hannah?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now, again, I'm taking a bag of 11 kgs. Again, trying to fill in the 0-1 knapsack problem. Again, using the same thing. I am going to fill the bag with these two for 750 rupees. And I'm not going to fill it any further. Correct? Now, supposedly, just for example, this is not of 200, but this is of 100. And this comes out to be 25. So what you do is, for 6 kgs, you are picking this item. For 4 kgs, you are looking for another item. Greedily again. Now, after this, greedily, you will be picking this item. ऐसे ही होगा ना? Or supposedly, greedily you are moving. So I am taking the same greedy approach. Supposedly, this is only 3 kg. Or say this is 4 kg only, but it is costing you not 100, so it is costing 200, so this is also 50. Now greedily, you are picking this or this. In any case, the cost will be coming out to be 450 plus 200, that comes out to be 650. And you cannot fill the 1 kg extra weight available to you. 1 kg ki capacity is still left, but that you cannot fill because there is no item which can fill that capacity. Either you pick the item or you leave the item. Fractional is not option. This is the greedy approach. You pick the item with the best possible solution, with the best possible greedy looking price. Now, at times, it might be a possibility. At times, I'm again repeating, it might be a possibility that, say, supposedly this was having 1 kg for 50 rupees option available. You would have directly picked it then. Now, and if this item was also not available, what you want to do is, when you are picking greedily, the answer is not correct always in case of a 0-1 knapsack problem. I'm again saying 0-1 knapsack problem के case में, it is not necessary. हालांकि we feel like we are getting the correct answer, but we might not be getting the correct answer every time. हम सोच रहे हैं कि हम maximum price का example pick कर रहे हैं, but it does not happen. It does not happen in that manner, and we are left with the incorrect solution. So where we can work with the greedy strategy. Clearly, कितना time लगा हमें pick करने में using the greedy strategy? Using the greedy strategy, how much execution time did we take? Algorithm का time analysis करो जल्दी से. What did we do in the algorithm? We just calculated price per unit weight and pick the maximum. Say हमने इनको पहले हमने calculate करा price per unit weight for n items, taking O n time. Plus we sorted these items. हमें sort करना पड़ेगा इन n items को. Maximum decreasing increasing करने के लिए sorting करनी पड़ेगी ना. To pick the maximum value. What is the best possible sorting algorithm complexity we have? N log n. Best possible sorting is n log n for either quick sort or your other sorts available. Using some technique you are doing. So you have n log n plus n. With this sorted, you will just be picking the items in greedy approach with the highest possible price per unit weight till your bag has been filled. This is what you will do. Are you all clear with the strategy? I am calculating price per unit weight. I arrange them in the decreasing order, not ascending but the descending order, so that the maximum weight I know first. Maximum price per unit weight item is picked, and so on. Are you all understanding this? So the running time that your algorithm will take On plus On log n, which efficiently comes out to be On log n. For greedy approach, for solving the knapsack problem. May it be a 0, 1 or a fractional, does not make a difference. Both will take On log n time. Is it clear to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
fine. Now I am saying it might be a possibility that though I am having very good complexity of solving my problem, greedy problem has lesser complexity, greedy approach has lesser complexity than the dynamic programming approach. But there are certain problems where greedy approach does not work all the time. That is why we cannot choose the same approach. So I was going to tell you with a small example the same thing. Unfortunately, the example I took here did not work. So supposedly I am taking the example. Again, I am taking some example where I am taking some values here. I'm trying to construct some values which I'm unable to. So I am trying to do this again. Supposedly this is having some value, say 300. This is coming out to be 75. So this is somewhere 60. So this comes out to be 30, which is less. I want to increase it. Say this is 150. Then this will also come out to be 50. Which is the same here. I am reducing this to be 49. I'll just make you understand why am I doing this. And let it be the same. And this is now 2 kgs for 98 rupees. That means the price per unit weight is 49. I have to fill a basket of say 10 kgs now. Now, greedy approach kya keh rahi hai? The question is clear. I've just changed the weight and the price. There are 4 items available to me. The weight of every item is 2 kg, 3 kg, 3 kg and 6 kg. Prices are given. I calculate price per unit weight. And I sort the items according to price per unit weight. When I am sorting this, what will happen? If I am sorting E items for 6 kgs, I'll write it here. Now, if I am sorting this, I have E for 6 kgs, which is 75 per kg. Then I have next is D, which is 3 kgs and it is 50 rupees per kg. Then I have A, which is 2 kgs and 49 rupees per kg. Then I finally have B, which is 3 kgs available to me and it is 26.6 rupees per kg. So using the greedy approach, I will pick the item E, D, then A and then B and so on. This is what I will be doing. So since I have a capacity of, in my final set, I pick 6, E, which is of 6 kgs. I have only a 10 kg capacity, please understand. Then since one more element of 6 kg is not possible, I will pick another element which is D. So I pick D using the greedy approach, which is plus 3 gives me 9 kg. There is no other element of 1 kg that can be picked. So my greedy approach gives me a solution of picking my bag with the elements D and E, the cost of which comes out to be 450 plus 150, giving me rupees 600. Is it clear to all? Using the greedy approach, हमने क्या करा? Calculated price per unit weight, sorted that. After sorting, picking the item greedily, लालची होके, that is greedy. With our lalach, we pick the item with the maximum price per unit weight and try to fill the package. This gives me 600 rupees profit. Is it clear to all? The greedy answer, yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this is not the best possible answer to this solution. Only Ria is saying yes, so nobody else is understanding, only Ria is understanding somehow. If I am going
ma'am.
to pick, again only a single ace is coming. That's okay. Now, in case I pick the item E, which is say of 450 rupees and 6 kgs, and I'm picking the item A, which is for 2 kgs and 98 rupees for 2 kgs, and I'm again picking the item A, which is again of 2 kgs because I still had a capacity of 10 kg, right? And this again gives me an item of 98 rupees. So the total profit that I'm going to earn using this approach comes out to be 646 rupees. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
This is certainly better than 600 rupees.
Yes, ma'am.
That means greedy approach gives me an incorrect solution in case of 0-1 knapsack problem. 0-1 knapsack mein we can either pick an item or lose an item. So there might be a possibility that when we reach the solution, space is still left in the bag. If there is space left in the bag, then my solution might be incorrect using the greedy approach. 0-1 knapsack ke liye greedy approach works perfectly fine. But sorry, fractional knapsack के लिए. But 0-1 knapsack के case में definitely the greedy approach is not working correctly. Then we have to go to some other kind of approach. Let us try dynamic programming there. We will first try brute force, then we will try dynamic programming. Is the problem clear to all of you? Why my greedy approach is not working on the 0-1 knapsack?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
fine. So we understood the problem. We are trying to shop for maximum profit, trying to fill our bag, but the greedy approach जो हमें लगता है कि greedily we will do something, देखो जल्दी से लालच करके अपना नुकसान कर सकते हैं. That is why we do algorithms, practically applicable. So we move on to first the brute force. What will we do in brute force? What is actually happening is, if you see, what is actually happening is you have to analyze this, that supposedly there are n items available. Out of the n available items, either supposedly this is an array of n items only, either you pick the item or you do not pick the item. That is why it is called a 0-1 knapsack problem. If you are picking the item, it is a 1. If you are not picking the item, it is a 0. So the solution set will be of 1s and 0s, where you are, if you are picking this item, it is representing 1. If you are not picking, it is representing 0. You cannot pick a fraction. So that is why it is called as a 0-1 knapsack problem. Are you understanding this? So there are n items. I have to either pick or not pick the item. Every item has some weight and price associated with it. Total n items are available. Items can be repeated. They can be repeated also. So what is happening? How many total possibilities are there? There are n items. Every item can either be picked or not picked. It can either be left or it can either be picked. If it is picked or not picked, how many total possibilities? 2 possibilities for n items. Total number of combinations this set can have is 2 raised to the power n possible solutions. Is that clear? So to be able to
Yes, ma'am.
find using the brute force that if I check all the possible ways to fill my bag and then check whether my bag, which is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
best possible profit. So the order goes 2 raised to the power n using this brute force algorithm for solving 0-1 knapsack problem. Yes. Whereas dynamic programming was taking n log n time. Oh, sorry, greedy approach was taking n log n time. But this approach does not work always. So I cannot use this approach. The complexity was better, but the answer can be wrong. अब यहाँ पे तो सिर्फ 48 रुपीज का डिफरेंस था. अगर वहां पे गोल्ड सिल्वर प्लैटिनम रखा होता तो कैन द डिफरेंस कुड गो इन मिलियंस लैक्स एंड करोड़ ऑल्सो. बहुत सारा नुकसान हो जाएगा ना चोर को. That cannot happen. So understand that depending on the application, even a small not being optimal solution can give you a loss of very high. So that is why when accuracy is required, we will not be using this greedy approach. So we now try to observe how can we go for the dynamic programming approach. Are you all understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Since you all have clearly understood the fractional knapsack problem using the greedy approach, I'll quickly write its algorithm so that one part is finished, because that is also there in the syllabus, though in a different unit. But if we'll be finishing it, then I'll have to again explain it. So you all have understood the fractional knapsack using the greedy approach. I'm just giving you the algorithm quickly to solve it so that you understand how it is. What am I doing? Calculating price per unit weight, sorting it, and picking 111 item with the maximum possible capacity till the capacity is filled. So I'm having my fractional knapsack, solving using greedy approach, please see, and I'm having some array, say V of the items. I'm having an array W also, and I'm taking the maximum capacity as capital W. So I'm having an array for price of every item, for weight of every item, and maximum capacity, say I'm taking as C. Price, weight, and capacity. This is what I'm having. So I'm starting the algorithm. I'm again saying for I running from 1 to size of my array, whatever the size of my array P or W is. Either ways, what do I have to do? I have to calculate price per unit weight n times. This is running n times. Okay, I have to calculate price per unit weight. So what am I doing? I am storing in the same array because individual price I do not require. So I am storing price per unit weight as P of I divided by weight of that ith object. So I am calculating the price per unit weight. You can even take another matrix, another array, it is up to you. So first step mein I am calculating price per unit weight. Now I have to do the sorting in the descending order. So I'm calling some algorithm for descending. You can use any of your choice, and I am sorting the array P. After I have got the sorted array, I initialize I to be 1, and I am having a while loop. Say while my capacity is greater than 0, I will keep on reducing this capacity whenever I am entering something into my bag. So while my capacity is greater than 0, only till then I can continue. Otherwise, I will not be able to continue. So I am doing amount is equal to the minimum. I'm again saying minimum of capacity, comma weight of the item. I'll just make you understand what I'm saying. Now I'm constructing the solution of I, which is equal to the amount. I am adding the amount to my solution. I'll just tell you what this means. And I am decreasing the capacity by C minus amount. Then I am incrementing the value of my loop variable by 1. Incrementing the value of my loop variable by 1. And I return the solution when the loop ends. This is my algorithm. So what have I done in this step? I'll just explain. What has happened here is I am having W mein weight and I'm having P in which I'm already having price per unit weight. So I'm having these two arrays. There is some capacity of X kg or C kg, whatever is the maximum capacity. While that capacity is greater than 0, I'm taking some amount which is equal to minimum of the original capacity and the weight of the ith item. I is beginning from first. I have already sorted this. मैं descending order में sort करा है. Sorted list में से ही I am picking this. So from the sorted list, both W and P have been sorted ना. So whatever is the minimum weight, the capacity is minimum or the object is minimum. If the object is more than the capacity, I will not be able to fill the object in the bag. मेरे पास एक object है gold का which is of 10 kg, which is the most costly item in the shop, but my bag has capacity of 8 kgs. That means I cannot fill the bag with this product. That is why I'm checking कि capacity बड़ी है या weight of the product बड़ा है. Whatever is smaller, that will be considered. ये clear हो गया? So if I can pick, I will pick it. Solution of I means either I am picking the product or I am not picking the product. So solution of I is equal to amount, whatever is the minimum value. And capacity is reduced by the amount. Either I am picking the particular product or I am not picking the particular product. I will continue doing this process and so on and so on and so on till I am picking every product. Ab considering the product is less than the capacity, that will be picked. Obviously that will be picked. It is picked, it is added in the solution till I have some available option in the capacity. I will fill it or else I will not fill it. The loop continues. I am saying that till I am having the capacity to be greater than the weight of the item, I will keep on picking the item or else I will not pick the item. I will continue doing this. Whatever will be the minimum will be picked and I will continue doing this. And finally, I will return the solution till there is some item left. Now let me run the loop on a sample example so that this algorithm is absolutely clear. Till here, anybody has any doubt? I hope this is clear to all of you. I'm just picking the objects one by one and I'm reducing the capacity till I have some capacity, the loop runs, or if I am out of the capacity, I'll come out of the loop. That is all I'm doing. I'm trying to fill the capacity. So let's see an example and try to run this algorithm. हाँ बेटा.
मैम इससे मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिट तो नहीं पता चलेगा ना, सिर्फ हम बैग
Yeah,
को
please be louder, बच्चा. I cannot hear.
मैम इससे मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिट तो नहीं पता चलेगा ना,
Maximum?
कितना हुआ प्रॉफिट.
Maximum profit होगा. This is a fractional knapsack. This is fractional knapsack. हम fractionally उस item को pick करते चले जाएंगे. जितना हमें चाहिए उतना. I'll just give you an example. I'm saying that I'll just solve and I'll give you an example. It will be very clear. Supposedly,
Okay.
I'm having 5 items: I1, I2, I3, I4 and I5. Now, जितना भी item available है fractional knapsack के केस में, first item ही पूरा fill कर लेना है हमें bag में. अगर वो उससे ज़्यादा available ही नहीं है, then only we move to the next item. Otherwise, we will not move to the next item. So supposedly I am having the items. The capacity of my knapsack is say 60. This is my capacity of the knapsack. And supposedly let I create an array only that I am having WI and VI is the value I. WI is your 5, 10, 20, 30 and 40. This is the weight of every item available. इससे ज़्यादा available ही नहीं है fractional knapsack के case में. And the value is say 30 rupees, 20 rupees, 100 rupees, 90 rupees and 160 rupees. So my first step is to calculate the ratio PI by VI. First step is to calculate this ratio and these are the items I1, I2, I3, I4 and I5. So calculate the ratio for these quickly. Calculate 30 upon 5 is 6, 20 upon 10 is 2, 100 upon 20 is 5, this becomes 3 and this becomes 4. Let me know if I have done it wrongly. It might be a possibility. Now I arrange them, I sort them in decreasing order. I'm just repeating the steps of the algorithm and nothing else. In decreasing order, if I'm...
Ma'am,
हाँ बेटा,
ma'am, the heading for the third column should be VI by WI.
अच्छा चलो. Heading is changed as PI is equal to VI by WI. अब ठीक है? My mistake, correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine, now is it fine? So I have the PIs in my descending. I will arrange all the items according to this value in the descending order. That is 6, 5, 4, 3 and 2. Same order I am going to pick. So I am arranging them from the order of PI, which is 6.0.
मैम
हाँ बेटा. हाँ शिवानी.
मैम लास्ट वाला 2.5 होगा ना, लास्ट वाला जो
2.5.
I5 है.
हाँ? 160 divided
मैम
by
100 by 40. Okay. Is it 160? Yes, ma'am.
160 by 40 is 4, right, Shivani? Okay. So I have
Yes, ma'am.
6.5, 5.6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. In case mathematical error is there, do let me know. I am also a human being. And I have my weights, which are say 5, 10, 20, 30, and 40. And I have my values, which I am not requiring right now, so I am not taking them into consideration only. Now I try to fill my bag, which is my knapsack, using the same algorithm which I have taken. So this is my bag. I am trying to fill it. Let's see. Let me choose the very first item, which is having a weight 5 kgs only. So I have to choose this, since this was item 1, this is item 3, this is item 5, item 4, and then item 2, right? This is the order. So using this, I will be picking the item 1 first. Jo bhi first item I have picked it here, and this is of 5 kg weight. My total capacity is 60 kg. After,
मैम
हाँ बेटा,
मैम वेट्स भी आइटम के अकॉर्डिंग होने चाहिए ना?
वेट आइटम के अकॉर्डिंग नहीं लिखे मैंने.
No, ma'am.
अच्छा, they have to be according to the item, obviously. If I have not written, please correct
एल्गोरिथम
them.
में मैम ऑल्सो एल्गोरिथम में वेट्स को भी सॉर्ट करना पड़ेगा ना, हमने वो नहीं किया.
Beta, you will, that can be done in the same step. That will not take extra time. Yes or no?
Yes,
That
ma'am, but
can
it
be done
wasn't
in the
mentioned.
same
That's
time.
why.
ठीक है ना? Since the indexes are the same, जब आप PI को करोगे तो automatically WI को भी sort कर दोगे in the same line. Okay? Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You are not sorting WI, you are just arranging WI in the same manner as you are sorting PIs. Clear? Weight will be according. My mistake of writing it in that manner. So I am picking up I1 of 5 kg. Now मुझे क्या चेक करना था? मिनिमम चेक करना है मुझे. C और WI which is 5 में से C is 60 right now. कौन सा छोटा है? 5 is smaller. So 5 is added. As
Yes,
amount,
ma'am.
amount becomes 5. Solution I becomes, look at the algorithm that you are having. Solution I becomes the amount, and capacity is capacity minus amount. So you have picked the item 1, and the capacity now is capacity minus 5, which becomes 55. You can still wait till 55 more. You pick the next item, which is having a weight 20. You pick item 3 of 20 kgs. You again check 55 or 20 में से कौन सा छोटा है. Whatever is the shorter, you will be again picking. It is still shorter. You will pick it up, and you will pick here till what capacity? You will 35 capacity will still be left, and I3 is picked. Now you will next move to next, which is 40. अब जब ये 40 है तो आप इसको कितना पिक करोगे? जितनी कैपेसिटी है उतना ही तो पिक कर सकते हो. So you will pick item number 5 but you will only pick 35 kgs of that item. Since fractional knapsack में fractional picking is possible. ये समझ आया? You are
Yes, ma'am.
filling the knapsack with this item only, but the weight to be filled, the amount to be filled is minimum of capacity 35 and weight 40. Since this is minimum, so amount only 35 kg is to be filled. So that the final capacity now will be 0. There is no more space available. So this is how you have filled the knapsack. And in solution I, what you are saving the amount. So solution में 5, 20 and 35 will be saved. That means whatever the item is there in descending order, item number 1 is picked, then item 5 is picked, and then item 3 is picked, and then item number 5 is picked. So these items are picked, and this is the weight for each item that is picked in my solution. Is the fractional knapsack clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
The complexity, if I give you problems to solve the knapsack, you can write the algorithm and solve the problem using the tables and give me the final solution in the similar manner.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So this is clear to all of you.